Hey everybody, I'm Troy Stewart. Some of you may know me as Big Howdy, and some of you may not even know me at all. Regardless, I'd like to welcome you to the Bible Uncensored. The Bible Uncensored is a free, audio and video recorded, in-depth study of the entire Bible. But don't be fooled, this isn't your normal Sunday morning Bible study. This is intended for those who have wanted to learn more about the Bible and God, but have been rejected or turned off from church because they just refuse to fake it like the rest. This is for those who don't fit in normal church but still want to discover God and His love. For those who are tired of the pretentious way the Bible is normally taught. It's raw, it's uncensored, and it's not meant for those offended by strong language. But don't let that fool you. This is still a very serious Bible study. How many times have you or someone you know wanted to go to a church or a Bible study, but have been just too afraid of being judged because you don't look like or sound like or act like what a Christian should? Well, this provides a way for people to be able to learn about the Bible, about God's nature, about His incredible love, without the social dynamics of judgmental people. So the Bible Uncensored is a truly expository study through the whole Bible, working verse by verse through each individual book. We break down the historical and societal settings of each book, their writers, the intended original audiences, and include a study of the original languages used to explore the differences in how the original readers would have understood it and how we understand it today. Now, producing weekly studies per chapter would take about 22 years to complete. So the audio and video recordings will be longer, probably like 2 to 3 hours each, just to make sure that I can complete this study as fast as possible without sacrificing the in-depth nature or the context of the writings. And for me, this project is really important because I just believe that if people could understand the Bible correctly, then they could understand God correctly. That part of our problem with God and how we don't see Him as loving and good, and we begin to be turned away is because we have a bad understanding of the Bible. And it's not because we are just not good enough to understand it. It's just because we haven't been given a good understanding. You see, church, the normal church, we pretty it up. We like Christianize the Bible for Sunday mornings, for church services, and we lose what the Bible really is because this book is raw itself. It's uncensored. Some of the topics in there are kind of wild. And so I really want to be able to break this down and see all that it really has to see, because I'm not bound to a church that is going to fire me or reprimand me for talking about certain things in here. I have the freedom to express it. I have the freedom to study these things out and talk how I think that people really should be able to talk about this book. But it's also uncensored because on my own, my normal language, I don't use Christian language. I use what some would say is curse words or profanity, whatever. It's just the way that me and people like me and people in my generation talk. We don't know how to fit that churchy thing. So this isn't for the churchy aspect to it. It's just to be able to see God and see really what He has had to say throughout history and how much He really does love us. So I hope that this project really does reach people in a new way. I hope it helps people see God in such a beautiful way, because I see such a tender, caring, loving God in this book, in every area of it, that I just really want to be able to convey that to people. So that's what this project is. That's why it's called the Bible Uncensored, because we're going to uncensor the book itself, but we're also going to talk in a very uncensored manner. So thank you for joining in this project with me. I hope that it really does help people see God in a better way. Stay tuned. We'll have more for you coming.